mpeg4, and this video is going to be about the British National Party, aka BNP. For American viewers, the British National Party are pretty much a right-wing policy party who want to ban immigration altogether. They already in their party don't allow British-born Black, Asian, Chinese, Europeans, Jewish people, and they don't allow it. And this already clarifies their view. If you search BNP RANT and go down about 3/4 of a way, there's a video called Nick Griffin interviewed on Sky News, and basically watch that and his attempt to try and get the majority of the clever people in the English population fails, because he comes across a complete psychopath who believes in right-wing policies and politics. And we all know from the 1940s or the 1930s and 40s that right-wing policies and politics do not work at all. Equals bad. I think right-wing politics does not work in politics because it's, first of all, is not based upon equality. It's usually based upon a group of some sort that either subjugates them or benefactors the one, the party, or, of course, earlier, dents them. And it just angers me that these guys are thugs. Most of the people in their party have allowance, or they have had criminal offences based on crime. One of them who has a criminal record of arson. Thus, I do not at all say, oh, they're the only party with no criminals. There's some Labour MPs who have ones based on sexual actions, which are pretty disgusting, but in the end, people who have pretty much destroyed people's property and say about rights of the British people when they get destroying things are not British. They are the word fascists. They are fascists to the F. I think my ancestors would be absolutely disgusted with the fact that these people are alive today and that they fought for something that would hopefully to them rid the world completely of fascist regime. They of course, and most other people had relatives who died, and it sometimes when it brings a tear to my eye that they use Sir Winston Churchill's image as a poster campaign. That's disgusting. Think they were on about, this Nick Griffin guy is on about how Winston Churchill was against immigration. He let in the frigging Royal Parliament. He let in a huge amount of French people during the war. He let Jews flee from Germany and East Europe to Britain. That isn't being anti-immigration. He's letting people flee into his country. It was his country technically, because the Queen went into hiding in that period. Plus the fact she's German, which did not pose well. And they did change their surname to Windsor, which is hilarious. But I'm fully with Winston Churchill, Sir Winston Churchill's family, in which I would be pissed. I would be beyond pissed. I think I would actually snap, because here is someone who is an iconic figure of freedom of speech and morals and fighting against the cause, and his good name and legendary status being tarnished. Come on, Winston Churchill was revered across the globe as being an iconic figure fighting against fascism, as is Truman and in some respects Roosevelt. Even though Roosevelt, of course, really wanted the interests of Stalin, majority anyway. But it just makes me sad that people like this are allowed to breathe. Well, good, honest British citizens. I know many people of different ethnic origin who are British and really, really nice, decent people who work, who supply their families, who are really good people. They have a family of themselves, and they feed them, and then they look after their relatives as well. And it's disgusting. Sorry, I'm a bit croaky. This makes me really offended to be a British person. It disgusts me. I really hope, I know this sounds hypocritical, but I really wish someone would shoot Nick Griffin. I actually punched one of my friends once because he said, "Oh, you're like Nick Griffin," and I actually swung for him and punched him in the face with it. I'm not like that fascist prick. And if any of my friends are watching this, please, before you speak, and this goes to any people, think before you compare people. I have a stance against immigration that we should monitor our borders, but to hard working, decent British people who were born and have pretty much a British background in our country, they should stay. It's their home. They were born here. You know, they're not like Johnny Olga Galukovic from Eastern Europe who came across from Serbia the other day. You know, these people have strong backgrounds. They're not like searching for jobs. They have a job. And that's what, because in Britain there are already 2 million British people looking for jobs and have been made redundant. And you shouldn't really let in any more people. Well, there's this massive, because then the people already here are losing on majority, because they need a fixed figure for what they need, really. Because if push comes to shove, people that poach will have poach people, because they're like, "Oh, national exchange rate sucks, so yeah, give me anything," and they take that, and then British person, the British people come in and go, "Oh, I need to supply my family," because they already have a family here, and that's my stance against it. I think we should really tighten our borders when there's instances like this, or there's a massive lot of immigrants on the welfare state, when it's technically not their welfare state, because they're not an English citizen. They're a European citizen, and thus kind of entitled to it, but Britain is not really in the European system. I'll point this out in a later video, and why. First up, a lot of European social laws do not have any at all effect on Britain, thus making it technically not part of Europe because the social system does not apply. I really hate the BNP, and I hope they all suffer for their consequences.